Oh well, here I am, confidently and happily working on my computer. Like just keyboarding as there's no tomorrow. Yes, heavily keyboarding. Hitting each single key of my laptop. Yup. Oh, cool! Is the alarm to call to my grandmother, my weekly alarm. And oh shit, no, Katrina, you cannot look straight to the camera. We were role-playing. Okay, now it's okay. It's no, not okay. It doesn't.
Okay, let's do it differently. Today I have a call with my grandmother because every Friday night I get an alarm in my phone that reminds me of calling to my grandmother. And tonight is the night. But first I gotta do something. Care to join me? Let's do it. Did you know that some studies show that people who are holding a warm cup of some sort of a drink like a coffee or tea or hot cocoa actually behave in a more friendly, warming way towards others? Well, that's just what I'm going to do. Awesome, now I got my hot cocoa, it's time to call my grandma. Okay, let's do it. Então vá, beijinho, boa noite. Tá bem, eu deixo. Beijinho, boa noite, bom descanso. Obrigada, até amanhã. "39 minutes of talk. It usually takes quite long because she feels the need to talk, and I'm also open to that because it's a way of connecting with her even if I cannot meet her regularly. And it's always cool because I can understand different things of her times, how things happened and some decisions, so it gets me closer to like the evolution of society and how people thought some years ago and how we are thinking right now. It's very interesting how I can make bridges, and it's a way of connecting me to my heritage so that I understand why do I have some personality traits, or why do I have certain behaviors that I take for that I consider that they are part of me, but they are just passed on through generations in terms of behaviors and in terms of habits and ways of thinking and speaking. So it's very interesting for me to actually track back what my origins. Why do I have certain baggage, and what kind of baggage do I have, and from which people, and how did it serve them? For example, why do I have the habit of saving things or being careful about my money? Maybe because it was passed on by my parents in regards to taking care of money, because it's always better to be a saver than to be a spender, because this guarantees some security. And if I trace it back, I realize that it was just something that my grandparents passed on to my parents because they were lacking some some moments or some money because they went through some hard times of I don't know, starvation or you know, times were different, so the way we relate to each other, it's different, and it's always very interesting to track all these things and realize why certain things happen in some way. And this also allows me to make better decisions for myself, to understand if certain behaviors are really my behaviors or if they are passed on by others, and if they actually suit me and support my way of living and my goals, my strategies, whatever, my life, what I want to do with my life. So instead of living an unconscious life that is just passed on to me and I'm just automatically replicating some behaviors from others, or if I'm choosing the behaviors that actually suit me, suit my goals, suit my desires and my wishes for the future. And it's always a great opportunity to understand all of this and make decisions, and also to understand other people's point of view. In this case, people that are closer to me, people that within a few years will not be around. And it's always important to also let them know that we are here for them and that they are not alone. Can you imagine starting to, like, all the people that you know now, they would disappear. And it's just you. All the people that understand why you behave in a certain way, the way your way of living, your ideas, everyone's gone. And now you're only with the people that think differently, act differently in a world that's really crazy, different from the world you have been living so far, and it's scary. It's like you're really alone and you're probably misunderstood and scared. So if you can connect with older people and let them know that it's okay, that you've got their back, and at least that you're there for them, that you're watching them, and that you're looking after them in some way, just do it. And you know, it's very interesting that I have a different relationship with my parents' grandparents, my grandparents from my father, and my grandparents from my mother, and the relationship I created with each one of them, it's totally different. And I got closer more to ones than to others because we have different ways of thinking and different common grounds. And for me, it was very soon, it was very clear for me who I wanted to be closer to and support with, because I also don't believe that family is just people that are blood related. It's not just that, it's also people that actually care for you and nurture you and support you into growth. So I made sure to make this also conscious decision that I know most people, or the majority of people that I know, I believe, that would disagree on me, but it's just something that I've chosen to nurture, because you only have one life and you want to make sure that you're surrounded by the people who actually support you and that are really there for you in a more altruistic way, I would say. So it's not just because you're blood related to someone that you have to be there for them. It's important that it's a choice of yours, because if it's a choice, they will feel it, they will know it, and they will receive it in a totally different way, and the love that you're giving is also totally different. So yeah, this was it. This was another kindness act for my 30 kindness acts challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.